channels was hot shit, and emails and active campaign and Facebook ads and like all these things that we were doing. And I was learning so much. And that's literally it. And then I went out on my own, and then I went really fully in on like Wojo Media. That was like my thing. Then I was like, hey, like I'm not getting money from Greg anymore, so I have to figure my shit out. I don't have this free pass anymore in Atlantic City. Like I got to take the money that I have and move. And then I moved to Orlando, Florida. And then, and then from there I moved to Tampa, then to Daytona Beach, and now I'm back in Orlando. But that's basically it. So I took all the skills I learned with Greg, and then I started the agency, and I was working with small clientele, a lot of local businesses. It was easy to get local businesses leads. That's kind of how I, started having good retention. And then from there, I was just trying to save a bunch of money. And then I started investing in, masterminds, training, and other things like that. And then I started hiring my first people, and then that's it. And then now we're here. So that's really my story.
That's insane. Yeah, you sound like the right guy for us. You know how to hustle.
Oh, dude, that's really all I did in the beginning. I didn't do anything else. I didn't party. Like, yeah, I did a little bit in college, but I didn't like if friends wanted to go out for dinner at 6 o'clock, I'd be like, damn, but I could like send out a bunch of cold emails, and I could, maybe get a client by 9 o'clock tonight. So do I want to go out to eat, or do I want that? Dude, like there were nights where I didn't have money in New York, and I was working at the firm, and I couldn't get gas. So I had to leave the car there overnight, walk back home. And then I had to just wait till, the biweekly check, or, sometimes I would ask my dad for like $5, which was 2 gallons of gas, back then, just to get myself out of the fucking snow, dude, because my Ford Focus wasn't 4-wheel drive, man. You know what a Ford Focus is. That shit's small as hell. You can't do anything in that thing. So
they are, yeah.
Dude, it's terrible. So I had to figure out a way to kind of like, get past that. But other than that, man, it was
crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of
bullshit. But I mean, you have really achieved great things in a short amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of plateaued a little bit of recent, just because I've been focusing on like just trying to get the company in a place to just be a little bit more streamlined. That's why we did the Basecamp stuff. I paid a developer a lot of money to set up all these automations and all that. Like, dude, we have insane automations to the point where, like, for example, if I go to this to-do list and they check off send graphics to graphic designer, you're going to get a text and a voicemail from me on your phone. Like, that's how micro we're trying to automate things. Because
that's crazy, but that's actually super good.
Dude, it's
businesses
good.
will
so
truly appreciate that.
No, man, it's been a good journey. So yeah, man.
So what's next for you? What's next?
Well,
will you do this Wojo Media forever, or how will you scale this up?
I mean, right now I'm 25. My kind of goal is to be retired by 30 to 35. That's like my ideal goal. I want to be able to exit. So a lot of things we're doing right now too, I'm spending a lot of money right now and just trying to get things in place to be able to have a high multiplier if I do decide to sell. But it's going to be between age 30 and 35. That's kind of my goal. I'm not looking to work forever, because it's like, I don't want to look like some of these guys who are working and they say they enjoy what they do, but they're only doing it because they keep chasing the next thing. And it's only because of the passive income from whatever they're doing. And I always feel like it's just like this new chase. And I just don't want to be a part of it. I honestly, man, my ideal situation is just like, I like cars, like, give me a nice car, and give me a log cabin in the woods, give me a basketball court, give me a tennis court, and, give me some good Wi-Fi and, family, and just let me chill. Like, give me my peace. I want my peace and unity. I don't want to be on the internet my entire life. So that's kind of like my thing. I've focused more on like the skill sets to never go hungry and be able to take a step back and just enjoy life a little bit, man. It's like, people take life too seriously sometimes. Money is not the only end all be all. So it's really
that's true, but you need money to feel safe.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, I'm not saying money's a joke.
No.
I'm just saying that in order to have the mental clarity and mental capacity to be satisfied, you do have to make coin. It's the way it is. So you always got to have money. But
Wow.
I think that some people make decisions that are always not in the favor of their business. They make them for the instant gratification for their personal goals.
Yeah.
And that can kind of set you away from your goal, I guess. Like your main goal, not your personal goal, but like the bigger goal in mind. And also, I just think that a lot of people focus so much on money because they lack patience. They really do. Like it's not that my story is unique, but most people won't go through all those tribes and tribulations to get the win. They would try it. They would try it for 2 weeks and then they don't get anything. And they're like, ah, fuck it. Like, this isn't worth it. Because school and jobs tell you, hey, you don't have to go through tribes and tribulations. We'll pay you every 2 weeks. You don't have to have, yeah, you go through training, but you're still going to get paid. It's like, it's a whole nother dark zone of entrepreneurship. So it's like,
Yeah.
and school's like, hey, study for this test for 7 days and you'll pass it. It's not this like long-term outlook. Like no one goes to school and is like, yeah, I'm in high school for 4 years and I'm doing this 4 years because I can't wait to get a high SAT score because that's the 4th year outlook. Like no one fucking does that. Like that's not a thing.
No.
Like, no way. And also I just think that a lot of people don't realize how much student loan debt they're actually taking on. I think a lot of people need to take
Insane.
Dude, there was a video on TikTok I watched last night, and this girl was interviewing people in med school, and she was like, how much debt are you going to have when you leave? And these people are saying 180,000, 250,000. I'm like, dude, how are you happy about that? That's a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. And they're like, and then she asked them like, yo, like, how long do you think it's going to take you to pay it off? And they're like, oh, probably by the time I'm 40. I'm like, by the time you're 40, what are you talking about right now? Like, you're stressing me out, me watching this.
Yeah, I mean, I have a friend. She lives in Bend, Oregon, and she was like studying medics, and she had a couple of years here in Sweden. So I befriended her here. I was at her wedding in Bend like a couple of years ago, and we started talking about the student debt thing. And she was like, I'm never going to be able to pay everything back.
Yeah.
Like never, ever. And she has a good job and everything. And I don't know, the student debt thing is like insane. It's crazy. And it's not only in the US, it's here in Scandinavia too.
The worst part is that they don't get a skill set. They're just getting something to be a robot. And it's like, I don't know, it's a bad situation.
But that's what's, school is all about that. School is not for entrepreneurs. School is to make good workers.
Yeah, that's the game. But you know what? If you go like everybody wants to go right and then you go left, you're more likely to get more out of life. It's more fulfilling anyway. You work a 9 to 5. It's like, you're just building somebody else's shit. But if you do your own, even if you make less in the beginning, it's more insightful. It's just more fulfilling. It's like, yeah, like this is my thing. Like I did this thing, like it's more impactful. So.
Yeah. But at least I think you're really blessed to be in the US, because in the US businesses and entrepreneurs and entrepreneurial spirits are like, that's a good thing. If your neighbor gets a McLaren, you don't hate your neighbor for getting a McLaren.
Yeah. Some people still hate you, but
I guess so. But like in Sweden, you can't barely drive a BMW, and the neighbors will look at you like you're such a douchebag. People hate if you don't fall in line and do your 9 to 5, then people will hate you. Like entrepreneurs and business owners, like my mentor, I have 2 mentors that are with me on this watch journey. One is a billionaire and the other one is a millionaire. The billionaire, like he has property all over the world, but he drives an old shitty car, lives in an old standard home. He doesn't have a mansion or a fancy car. My other mentor, he really wants to get like a Lamborghini Urus. But if he told me that if he buys a Lamborghini, he will lose all his clients in his other businesses, because then he is doing too well. Because you can't do well If
Yeah.
you're doing too good, you will lose clients. Europe is so like that's socialism, and I really hate that.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's terrible.
Yeah, no, but you're lucky to live in the US, but I don't really care. I do my thing. I quit my job and went all in on this watch business.
That's good.
And now we're going to scale it up with e-commerce because retail is utterly shit at the moment with COVID and no customers. I have retail customers, like good shops that have been around like 100 years, and they have to close shop because the customers are gone because of COVID. People are afraid to go out on the streets. People are staying at home.
Oh God. It's terrible, man. All right.
So let's go all in on this e-commerce. I have all the links.
Yeah, I just
if you
need
could send me the.
Yeah, I just need to get the invoice. Company. Wait, where's my other tab? Dude, you're gonna love Basecamp. I fucking love this thing. It's so sick.
Yeah, it looked good.
All right, I made your chat. So once that type form's filled out, it's going to let you get easy access to the Basecamp. It won't ask you for so much verification information like email and all that shit. It's already going to auto send it to you. So just look out for that email and also check your spam folder and junk just in case. Sometimes it goes there, sometimes it doesn't. You're using an international email, so it might go there. Not because it's weird, but because it's just not native to every single email platform. So just check your spam and junk. And then from there, just message me back in WhatsApp when you're done, because I sent you those apps as well to download. So let me know when all that stuff and deliverables are done. You got all your calls set. And then just fill out that type form and message me back when you're done. And then I'll get with you later on today because I'm on, US time. And I'll just, confirm with you and then you'll be good to go, man.
Yeah, I will do that in the next couple of hours.
Okay. All right, cool, man. I appreciate it. Just, message me on WhatsApp and confirm, and then I'll, chat with you soon. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, man. I appreciate you hopping on. Yeah, I'm excited to work with you, man. I appreciate the nice chat. It was good getting to know you. Obviously, get to know you further. So talk to you soon, man.
Thank you, Jason. Bye.